to a game that we've been eagerly awaiting. It's the USC Trojans and the Florida Atlantic Owls. Along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Let's go down to Hollywood with the latest on the weather.
Thanks, guys. Checking in with the Owls head coach before the game. One thing he's got his eyes on, the weather. We weren't sure what to expect today, but this weather has turned out to be beautiful. He said that will have a great impact and be a benefit to his team here today. Back to you.
All right, Holly. And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Offense in a split backfield. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Sanford. Gets it out to the 25-yard line, a gain of 3.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
Here's Julian Sayin to throw. Fires to the big fella. And it's a catch, but he's got enough for the first down. Florida Atlantic trying to line up quickly.
When offenses get first downs like this and they move the sticks and they get some momentum, look at what they do. They put their foot on the gas, run this no huddle, get to the line of scrimmage, and try to capitalize.
Yeah, they're just going to need more push up front. There was nowhere for that running back to go. The offensive line got moved right back into his lap, and as a result, they lose yards on that play.
Scanning the field, it's Sayin. Fires to the wideout. And he got a hand in there, knocks it away, incomplete.
What a great job defending the comeback there by the defender, right? He was able to squat, transition, break on the ball, and knock it down. Could not have played that better.
Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. Sayin from the gun on 3rd down. Flushed out of the pocket. Just threw that one away to avoid disaster.
And this is why you don't want to get in these situations. 3rd and long, defense knows it's pass. They're playing pass, playing deep. QB has nowhere to go with the football, so he just throws it away.
Makes the catch, wants to make a move upfield. They make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. Running inside, it's Jackson. Got enough for the first. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Now across the 50 and at the 48-yard line, they'll have it 1st and 10.
And the offense with a nice run, breaks off a little bit of run, gets a first down. Oh, and here they go again. First down, you've seen this. They like to go fast.
Hit hard just as he released it on 1st down and just couldn't get it to the receiver.
Well, the offensive line has got to give him at least a little bit of time to survey the field. He had no chance that time, getting hit almost immediately after he got the ball.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Fires to the big fella. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain.
You know, I know it seems like an easy pitch and catch, but for the tight end there, that route potentially changes if it's man coverage. So good job by him knowing it's zone. I'm just going to sit down. This is basically like a check down, right? Let's just take the easy pitch and catch and keep this drive going.
3rd down from the gun. Here's Nico Iamaleava. It's caught. Crosses the 35. Out of bounds there. Nice pickup on the play. Spotted at the 32.
Well, when you're throwing these out routes, guys, it's location, location, location. As a QB, you've got to put that out in front of your guys so he can make the catch. If you put that behind him, that might be getting picked. Nice job there by the QB.
Looking for a big play. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't make the connection.
Sometimes it takes quarterbacks a few plays to really get into the rhythm of the game and not force things. I think the quarterback that time was really trying to force the ball to his wide receiver, but against man coverage, there were other guys on that play that were open that could have had a chance. So this quarterback just needs to settle down a little bit. He won't be throwing as many incompletions if he just lets the coverage tell him where to go with the ball.
They'll move the wide receiver. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop.
How many ways can I make you think, right? First drive, out the gates, get it to my playmaker, going full speed across the formation with a touch pass. You better be able to adjust to it. Then when you adjust to it, I'm going to have an adjustment to your adjustment because I'm always right. I'm an offensive guy.
Ball's at the 25. They're in field goal range, but they'd love to convert. There's a crease. They've got enough for the first down, and they're in the red zone at the 20.
One of the coolest things I love about football is the strategy. Like, first drive, what are they going to line up in? What are they going to try to take advantage of? How are they going to attack us? And so far, this offense has had some success. This defense now getting in their territory. They need to figure out some answers to some of these questions.
The Trojans will snap it on 1st and 10. Quarterback making adjustments. Iamaleava makes the grab.
Man, I love the catch radius on this guy. If you just put it somewhere near his body, he's going to be able to reel it in. That was a phenomenal job, showing you his athleticism and also his concentration, making that outstanding grab.
And the Trojans trying to get a touchdown on 1st and goal. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line.
First down and goal, I bet you the percentages are really high for run, and this defense was ready for it. They got to match the physicality right here, right now in this situation.
They've moved it forward to the 2. Now it's 2nd and goal. Motion from the wide receiver. Quarterback will keep it. And he's in. Pounding his way in for the score. Touchdown, USC!
This is like having an extra running back in your backfield. This quarterback is magic. When he decides to keep the football, he can make people look absolutely silly. He shows you on that play.
Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. That drive covered 62 yards for the touchdown and finished the deal with the short touchdown run from the 2. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Tackled and brought down at the 23-yard line, so not a whole lot of room on that return. This drive opens up at the 23-yard line. Finds the tight end. And after the stop, that is going to put a bow on this first quarter. As we head to the quarter break, it is USC holding the lead. We put one in the books. Let's have a look at our game summary. And they've swapped into the field, and we'll get it going in the second. Say it. Pulls it in. It's Roberts. That's some old school, hard-nosed, tough running as he powers his way to the 30.
It's so important that this offense is able to stay on schedule. What that means is keeping third downs manageable. That last completion to the tight end accomplished just that. Really nice play.
Muscling ahead on 3rd and short. He did not make it a stone wall on 3rd down. Offense staying on the field. They'll hurry up on 4th down. 4th down, say it. Forced out of the pocket. And the incomplete pass lets this defense get the ball back for its own. Great field position.
first half being that aggressive on your side of the field, that's a different world. Like, you live in the analytics world, and I know people say go for it more often. I don't see the point going for it on that one early in the game in that situation.
On the run, it's Jackson. Stopped after a gain of 3. It'll be 2nd and 7.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20-yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
He's knocked down, short game, maybe a pickup of 3. That defense rallied to the ball in a hurry. Here comes 3rd and short from the 24, and this offense does not want to send out the field goal unit. Snags it, and he's open. Headed to the end zone. Touchdown, Southern Cal! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. He'll try to tack on one more. And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they finish things up with a dart from 24 yards out. From inside his own 15, let's see how far he can get. Nice, just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Motion from the wideout. The run inside. It's Eakin. Picked up maybe 3 on the play at 2nd and 7.
It's definitely too early to panic, but there's some bad feelings going on for this offense right now. You're way down on the scoreboard. I know we're still in the first half, but after that last play, it's pretty obvious. You can't run the ball. You're becoming a one-dimensional offense at a time when you need to be able to score some points. So either get it done through the air or you've got to be more physical up front.
Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and a score on this drive would do wonders for their confidence. Lined up in the gun on 3rd down. Say it. That, friends, is a busted play. Incomplete.
3rd and long situations are really...
But look at this. They're not setting up to punt. They're going to try to cut into this lead, and this is a huge risk late in the half. Saying to throw for it on 4th. Lofts one high and deep. And they gambled in their own end, turn it over on downs, and now the other offense is set up.
Tell you what, coaches catch heat a lot nowadays, especially on social media. I expect him to catch a lot of heat. 4th down, long yardage situation on your own territory, and you want to go for it, and you fail, and you're surprised. You definitely shouldn't be surprised. Just don't check your mentions, dog.
He caught it, and he will score. Touchdown, Trojans. Well, just as you would expect, that didn't take very long.
It didn't, Reese, and you've got to make great field position count. When you've got opportunities, you got to pay it off. And the offense took advantage, scoring a touchdown. Didn't have far to go, but they got the points they needed.
And the extra point is true, and the lead balloons to 21. Catches it inside his 20. Chance to really gain some ground. Thought he might have had a little room for a second, but he'll be stopped at the 28. And a pretty good job by the coverage unit. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. stay in. Caught over the middle. It's Marsh. Knocked down at the 44, but he got 15 on that one.
Wow, they've been waiting for that play, right? They haven't been throwing it a lot. They've been real sluggish. They've got no points on the scoreboard, and now they come up with an explosive play in the passing game to get them in a position to score some points here, hopefully a touchdown before this first half.
Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. Trying to take it back. Finally brought down, but what a play, not only to get the football, but to flip the field position with the return. Nestled in the Rocky Mountains, Folsom Field in Boulder. EA Sports College Football with a showcase high-profile interconference showdown. It's the Georgia Tech Yellow Jackets and the Colorado Buffaloes. Along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Let's go down to our sideline reporter, Holly Rowe.
Nestled into the gorgeous mountains in Boulder, Colorado, Folsom Field is a spectacular viewing venue for college football. The new coach has it rocking and rolling. Folsom Field continues to build on their tradition of the Buffaloes football team. Back to you guys.
Thanks, Holly. And the Buffaloes headed toward the ball, and we're ready for action. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. Smacks him with the stiff arm. Tackled and brought down right at the 20-yard line. Good coverage there. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Firing to the right, complete. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain.
Well, it's a nice pickup on the play by the tight end there, but how about that massive hit on defense, keeping the tight end short of picking up that first down?
After the 4-yard completion on first down, now it's 2nd and 6. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Could be an alley. Rams him with the stiff arm. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
What a run, man. I tell you what, it's hard to pop runs. It's hard to get 3, 4, 5, 6 yards a lot of times. But when you got backs like this who can make huge plays with the speed, getting out in the open field, can take it the distance on every play, defenses are scared out of their mind.
Pushes ahead for 1. It's 2nd and 9. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Quarterback making checks. Wants to throw. It's Mendoza. Got it in the middle. It's Hosley. Taken out of bounds after a good pickup there. They're in striking distance at the 37.
You know, and that's why this guy can play first, second, and third down. You've already seen him earlier in the drive rip off some nice runs, but he can catch the football as well. And they're going to find ways to get him going in all sorts of ways, but you're seeing it specifically on this drive.
Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Hosley. Couldn't really get started there. Pickup of 1 to the 35.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. Back to pass. Under fire. Trying to buy time. Open space at the 25. They get him stopped, but the big gain has them on the doorstep. Let's mark it at the 13. They're in the red zone, and they'll pass it. Intercepted, and the first drive ends with a pick. Got some room to run. A tough start to the opening drive as the defense comes up with a big play.
He's definitely going to want that one back. Man, they put a nice drive together. That's the opening drive you want. Start driving the football down the field, having success, and then you just get just a little bit aggressive, a little bit greedy, making the throw, forcing it into coverage, and throwing the interception.
They'll go with a direct snap. Got 6 yards on the play, 2nd and 4 coming.
We love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
Got 6 on first down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. Fouls through the defense. Forced out of bounds. Good pickup there on the ground.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
They'll give it to him again. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Well, there's just nowhere to go for the runner on that last play. Just way too much penetration up front, and as a result, they lose yardage.
After losing a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12. Lewis on the play action. Now improvising. There he goes. Oh, he just handled it poorly, and it's a fumble. And this fumble bounces out of bounds. The Buffaloes will line it up on 1st and 10. Trying to get outside, it's Welch. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Running inside, it's Young. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. Boy, they love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. A quick completion to the left, looking for the 1st down. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the 1st down. 4th down and 1, and they'll go for it. Tries to get it on the ground. And they'll make the tackle for no gain, get the stop, and get the ball back.
I like it. This defense plays aggressive on 4th and short, and they are rewarded. Figured they would run the football. They did. Nice job getting some penetration and stopping that 4th down play.
They are pinned deep in their own territory. They'll snap it from their own 4 to start the drive. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
And this offense doesn't have much space to go backwards anymore. Right? They've given that up, man. You got to be physical. You got to find a way to get this ball out of the area of your own end zone. You don't want to flirt with the safety, and that means being physical and getting your back downhill, not going backwards.
Right back to the well. Stopped again, and at least they made it back to the line of scrimmage this time.
Well, this is a defense that we know takes tons of pride stopping the run. That's where it all starts and ends with them, and you saw a great effort on that last play.
You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Dropping back, it's Mendoza. And they wanted it all on 3rd down, but now dealing with 4th down.
What a great job by the defense, forcing a 3 and out. Beautiful job in coverage there. This is going to set up a punt and get them the football back in great field position.
The Yellow Jackets will punt this one away. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. Man, did he find the sweet spot on that one, and just like that, punts them out of trouble. He'll field the punt and look for room. He gets a block. He'll get it up to about the 44-yard line before they slam the brakes on it. First step of this drive comes from their own 44. Reading the option, it's Lewis. And they'll make the stop, and we are headed to the end of the first period. It has been all defense all the time in the early going as we wrap up the first quarter, and the stats certainly reflect that. Let's see if the offenses can find a little rhythm here in the second. Split backs here. Throwing, Lewis. The short hands, it's Atkins. And that corner came in hot despite knowing that he was giving up some size.
I know everyone's yelling like you didn't get the 1st down, we need more yards. But if you think about it, nice short completion, sets up a 3rd down. And guess what? Nowadays, 4th down, green light. We're going to go for it anyways.
Looking for space. It's Young. Trying to find some running room, but there was none to be had, and he's well short. It'll be 4th and 5. This is an area of the field where it's really advantageous to just go for it.
Blue 22, blue 22.
Lewis to throw for it on 4th. Escapes the pressure to his right. Gets rid of it. And the incomplete pass turns it over in their own end.
It's really early in the game right now, and if it's 4th and short, 4th and medium, maybe I see going for it, certainly. But 4th and long, that's a situation I think you got to punt and just let the game play out. Trust your defense a little bit more.
The Georgia Tech offense rolls back onto the field. We'll see if they can be a little more productive this time around. A 3-and-out the last time they had the ball. Got room to work. Stopped after a gain of 3. It'll be 2nd and 7.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's a negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.